My name is Michelle Slade. I think people are really surprised whenever they find out that I'm a cancer survivor. I don't think that I show up in the world in the way that people hold a stereotype of folks who have cancer. I think even whenever I talk about it, even with emotion, I think there's a strength, hopefully, that gets conveyed. So I think that even surprises people. I think their fear rolls up, and I think they kind of go in their head like I did when I first got my diagnosis of like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And so I think it just brings up a lot of fear for people, and then I think they're really surprised whenever they go, wait a minute, but you're only such and such, and you hear so many horror stories that women and their cancer wasn't caught because they felt something wasn't right, and they went to their doctor, and then the doctor says, well, you're too young to have cancer. Total myth. Unfortunately, you can get cancer at any age, and it continues to grow that more and more young people are getting cancer, and so it's changing the landscape, and people are having to look at different issues. There's the need to prevent it, there's the need to treat it in a holistic way, and then there's this whole community of people who've lived through treatment and now they need support and how not only to fight and to survive, but how to thrive and to really own the strength that can come from moving through the experience. So I think the idea of me being center stage would kind of surprise some folks. At first, it felt really kind of intimidating and vulnerable. But you know, as we moved through it and it became a fun experience and it felt powerful, empowering, I felt super sassy and I felt like my moxie self was showing up. I think Tracy just did an amazing job helping me bring my inner self out. And you know, even to be able to sneak a peek at some of the shots as we were going through the process, it was just amazing to see this reflection back of me and to really feel like, oh my God, that is me, and I'm really beautiful in this beautiful gown, this beautiful, amazing experience, and feeling really powerful and even sexy, which is not something that I've ever kind of walked in the world owning. But I think this is a great way of reclaiming my body back from all the biopsies and the surgeries of going through cancer and, you know, reconstruction, to kind of put all the pieces back together and really feel like I've owned myself in totality. So it was a really amazing, special experience that I will never forget. The project's so deep in terms of healing something on the inside, that inside coming out and being able to draw that out of me, and helping me feel comfortable and sensuous and feminine and powerful all at the same time was really a neat experience. It was a lot of fun.